You guys doze off a lot when you're driving home? When you're driving? You guys doze off enough?
Can't say it's ever happened to me.
No?
I've been in the car when you've done it, yeah.
You've never dozed off while you were driving? That's
No.
a lie. I ain't believing that.
I've also never dozed off. Like I said,
Ever?
on the way home from Six Flags when you were dozing off.
We switched.
Well, it's funny because you are so stubborn that seconds before he would doze off, he would say, "No, I'm fine. I'm awake. I'm up. I'm up."
Wide awake.
When I came here to do the podcast, he was sleeping in his car. This doesn't surprise me.
That was planned, though. Not like I said, I was here and I fell asleep.
Yeah, he took a quick 10-minute nap, texted me and said, "Tell Aaron to wake me up when he gets here." And I thought, if I tell Aaron that, he's going to crash into your car.
I actually woke up periodically, like every 4 or 5 minutes, and Aaron was never here. And then I fell asleep again, and I wake up to him filming me.
Isn't that the worst when you want to take a nap, but you know you have to be up, and your body keeps waking itself up every 10 minutes?
Yeah, that's the worst.
Well, did you see that in Battlestar Galactica that they had to every 30 minutes?
Yeah.
So that was freaking me out.
For what?
There's a show we're watching for a Patreon review, and every 30 minutes they would have to do like a light speed jump to avoid the enemy. So no one on the ship could sleep.
Oof.
For days and days and days. And the people that were not working on the ship, that were just passengers, they get woken up every 30 minutes.
That's
So they'd be trying to, for days, dude. I was like, yo, that's
Teddy would
terrible.
be knocked out the whole time.
I think I'd make it through the light speed.
Every jump, you'd just be fucking knocked. Like, oh, that was a tough 7 days. I'm beat.
Everyone just looks malnourished, eyes red.
Ted's ready to
Teddy's
go,
well
man.
rested.
Ted's glowing.
With the nightcap.
So if I fall asleep in light speed, you're asleep for however long you light speed for? Is that how it works?
No, it's pretty quick. They're making quick jumps. Now you're going into relativity and time dilation.
But when you time, you're breaking my mind right now. I thought you skipped. I thought you go into the future when you light speed.
I don't know if they're light speeding. They're doing high speed jumps.
They're jumping.
They're getting away. They're moving at a distance. High speed.
What was that movie? That guy he would not time travel, but
Interstellar.
Back to the Future.
No. I think it was called Jumper.
Jumper?
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't time traveling.
No, but I mean technically he is.
Not really. No, he's just transporting.
I like the movie with the guy who had the watch that could stop time.
Ben 10? No, that's not Ben 10.
Oh, the one with Justin Timberlake where you're running out of time and you got to get more time.
You said watch, and I thought it Ben 10.
No and no. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Nerd Soup. I am Bo Oliver, joined here today with Aaron, the Nerd Soup Monkey, and Teddy, and we are back for another episode of not just Nerd Soup, but the Nerd Soup Podcast. Look at that. Listen to us on YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, all those platforms, and follow us on social media at Nerd Soup, Bo Soup, Nerd Soup Monkey, Teddy Nerd Soup. We've got a lot of topics to talk about today. Trailer that's been highly anticipated, only a few months out from the movie's actual release, and that's Thor: Love and Thunder. We're also recapping the weekend box office. We're talking about the Fast and Furious franchise, adding some A-list
skip through that one, I wish.
And some other stuff. And of course, like we said, listen to us, iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, all those places. Like, share, subscribe. How you guys doing?
Do you think Vin Diesel thinks that those movies are good?
I mean,
they're good movies, like cinema?
He hyped up Fast 9 by saying it was going to win Best Picture. I think obviously
he's got to know. He's just doing
he definitely
the hype
knows.
train, right?
I don't think he's ashamed of those movies whatsoever. I think he is very proud of the franchise that he's built.
I guess.
I think he understands what they are. And Vin Diesel's a film guy. Like you listen to Vin Diesel talk about film, and he knows his shit. Because I remember he used to do lives with James Gunn. And I was surprised by his knowledge. I thought, oh man, this guy really knows his stuff. So he cares about the craft, but I think he knows what it is.
His Instagram posts are pretty absurd.
Join the family. I can't take it.
Just
they're so corny.
Yeah.
He's such a.
But I love him.
Yes, I would love to have a nice Sunday family dinner with him. You know how charming he must be as a dinner host.
A nice barbecue. Yeah.
Is that his Christian name?
Vin Diesel?
Yeah.
What do you mean his Christian name?
It's a God-given name. Was he born and they were like Vin Diesel?
God didn't name him.
God damn it. His birth name.
I'm going to have to say that's a stage name.
Yeah.
His real name's definitely like Franklin.
Vincent
Diesel.
I
haven't looked anything up recently.
Vincent Petroleum the second.
Yeah, there you go. I was trying to think of.
He's from a rich an oil family.
That's not his real name.
I low-key
What's his
song
name?
Do you know his real name?
The song he released last year is like, it's on my playlist. I think it's a banger.
Do you know Vin Diesel's real name? Or are you just joking around?
What?
It's Mark Sinclair.
That's fucking fresh.
I know.
Was he an author?
I don't get why.
It's that's the thing.
How do you not
Mark
rock that?
Sinclair can star in Saving Private Ryan. He can't star in a Fast franchise. Fast and Furious
Yeah,
franchise.
that's an English actor's name too. Mark Sinclair is
Kingsman.
right. Yeah, Vin Diesel is pacifier. Right? You can't get Mark
Triple
Sinclair
X.
in the yeah.
I've
Right.
seen that movie.
Okay. Well, we have some plugs here. So today at 3 we'll be dropping our Moon Knight review. So look at that. We got up early, recorded that. Didn't get it copyrighted from Disney Plus. Hopefully, I'm just willing it into existence. Tomorrow we'll be dropping our Fantastic Beasts and the Secrets of Dumbledore review. And yeah, we've definitely got some thoughts about that. And on Friday, it's a packed week. We're doing a Batman-themed video that's actually written and narrated by Aaron. A lot of Aaron this week.
Yeah.
I'm
Look at
back,
that.
baby.
And that is
He
going
puts
to
asses
be
in seats, man.
the title of that the title of that video is going to be the top 5 villains we want to see in the Batman Part 2. And I have to say, I've already seen this video. This could be Aaron's best work.
You
Nice.
think? Nah, people say my Goodfellas video
It's
is
funny,
still
it
the
was
best on
tight.
the channel.
Who said that?
Me?
Okay.
How long is it?
It's a solid 10-minute video.
That's perfect.
Yeah, in and out.
In and out.
It's funny, gets his ideas across,
Nice
talks
lunch
about
break
some
video.
You're not going to watch it.
No, not me. I mean, like,
The audience.
yeah, the audience. like,
people
going
who
on
like
lunch
this
break,
shit.
we drop it.
And also today we have the final matchup for Teddy's polls going on, and that is going to be the Dark Knight.
Final Four right now. Oh, shit. It's 5:20. I didn't post the other Final Four matchup.
Dark Knight or Spider-Verse versus Infinity War, it's looking like.
Yeah, so it's either going to
62-38, yeah.
I'm predicting that it's going to be the Dark Knight, but if you're listening to this right now, go to Teddy's Twitter page and vote for the final championship matchup.
June Madness.
We'll
Almost
be
over.
doing June
Made
Madness.
it. Hey, I mean, I made it.
You did make
I did them
That's all
all.
that matters.
I promoted them all.
And we'll be doing one final giveaway for that matchup, and that will be the 4K Blu-ray of No Way Home, Spider-Man.
Did you
Didn't even
contact
win.
the winners?
Yeah.
All right.
What'd you say?
You won. Congratulations. Where do you live?
What'd they say?
I live here. Tell Teddy he's doing a great job, all that stuff.
You told them to tell me that?
One of them. And that's not all. You can also win a 4K DVD copy of The Batman. So
Yes.
we're doubling it up. for
And a
the final-
60-inch LED TV. Flat screen.
No, scratch that. So,
Hand
I'm
delivered
excited.
by Teddy.
It's been fun. Maybe we'll do like after this, we'll do like a summer movie poll. Best summer movies.
On the
Top
main account, though, right?
Yeah, main account.
What
You
about
can run
the
it and give
TV
you the
theme poll
password.
that I had? My idea.
What was that idea?
The best TV opening theme?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
That could be fun. Or best TV show.
No.
I like the theme better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Change it up a little. Everyone's doing best TV show.
All right, let's move on to the first topic. We have the first trailer, the official trailer for Thor 4, Thor Love and Thunder. People have been highly anticipating this trailer for a long, long time. And like I said, we're only a few months out, right? This is coming out in July. And this is the fourth movie this is the fourth movie in any of their individual franchises. So that's
believe Thor
interesting
got
as well. Yeah, I think they saw what they had with Taika Waititi and Chris Hemsworth with the last one, and they said, hey, this works really well.
CPR on Thor.
Yeah, let's do this again. And I think it felt appropriate. You could have killed off Thor in Endgame, but they didn't. And, he moves ahead. Who knows if he'll even make it out of this movie? That's definitely got to be on some, fans' minds.
Because the vibe of it is seeming like in the trailer he says he's putting the sword down. Well, he's putting the heroing down. So I wonder if they're trying to like bait and hook us with maybe like might be in the beginning when he says he wants to put the cape down. Because I want to know what his mindset is. Is he putting it down because he thinks he can't do it anymore, or is he putting it down because he's had enough and he wants to retire now? Because I feel like Thor is he's always like second guessing himself.
I think he's had enough. It's been a long. I mean, he's like thousands of years old.
Yeah, but he's not feeling that, right?
What?
He's not feeling that.
He's been through a lot. You see him in Endgame?
I saw him in Endgame.
They
Yeah.
do this a lot, the MCU. They put their characters through the same arc time and time again. So Thor's always struggled with, am I a superhero?
Yeah.
Am I a king? Am I a leader? Am I just a good guy? And this one, he's just going full blown, I'm not doing anything anymore, which is interesting because we saw what happened to him in Endgame when he had nothing to do. So you can only imagine with that much power and that much ability to just really do anything you want. He's like a rich millennial on spring break that could never end. And, we saw the What If episode, right? Guy likes to party.
Fucking terrible.
Bad episode.
Yeah, I thought it was a fine teaser. I like the Sweet Child of Mine, and I kind of like what they're going for and the vibes of it. It feels very Taika Waititi-ish. I see you. I like that. I'm excited for this one. Obviously, we got the little peek at the Guardians, and they had that little, funny moment in there. We didn't really get a lot. It was a teaser, and that's why people like overreacting and kind of. Did you see the one take that they missed Kenneth Branagh's Thor? That's a take going around. And the Taika Waititi takes online were fucking awful. Apparently, people don't like Jojo Rabbit now.
It has like a Jojo Rabbit vibe. At least in the beginning of the trailer, it seemed like it.
I'm just over this people going into the past and like trying to be like, oh no, this movie is actually good now. No, it sucks. The prequels suck. Just don't try to do anything. What?
Phantom Menace.
It's god-awful.
That was a harsh review a couple of weeks ago on this podcast. Yeah. I still think it's got the magic.
What magic?
That's the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
Misa.
Yeah, okay. He swayed me.
Just one Jar Jar impression and a little Duel of Fates.
But yeah, Film Twitter can't handle themselves when just a 1 minute teaser comes. Here comes all the fucking super terrible takes. That's not cinematography, that's CGI. Newsflash, asshole. You can do cinematography with CGI.
I know, yeah. Every animated movie that has cinematographer in the credits, I guess they were just lying.
Yeah, it didn't do anything.
Oh, I'm
a cinematographer.
That CGI image that was captured on film and kind of maneuvered with lighting and certain lenses, that's not cinematography.
Yeah, right. When he, when the director talks to the cinematographer, say, hey, I want this lit differently.
Yeah.
The cinematographer is like, hey, that's CGI. I can't touch that.
That's not my favorite.
You have to talk to the AIs.
And on the other side, I can't really stand when people just put like one still in image. Like, look at the cinematography here. More to it to that. But yeah.
Just hating everybody.
The colors were vibrant though in this trailer.
No, I've come to despise film Twitter. There's a good part, and I hold dear to that. But a lot of it's just fucking dreadful. It's so annoying, and I hate it. It's like just from just like 1 minute trailer. It's a teaser, not a trailer. It's a teaser. This looks awful. This looks great. I don't know. I thought it was a fine little insight to what this movie is going to be, and we're obviously going to get a bigger trailer probably next week or in the next 2 weeks, and I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I think visually Marvel is going in the right direction when you look at Doctor Strange 2 and now this trailer. The colors are so more vibrant. They're really popping off. I don't know if this is actually true that they're using this is the first Marvel movie that's using this technology. It was used on Mandalorian and the Batman. Instead of green screens, they use LED screens. So a lot of the Batman is fake, what you're seeing in those backgrounds, but god damn, it was gorgeous.
Too bad it's not cinematography.
No, it's not cinematography. So I think if that's the direction the MCU is going for Phase 4 and beyond, I'm thrilled about that. But I also enjoyed how it didn't give away a lot. You got a lot from just these small moments, these funny moments of what the vibe of the movie is going to be. And it's going to be Thor like a vagabond, a traveler. He's got the giant floating pirate ship, which is awesome. Yeah. Tessa Thompson dressed in a pantsuit trying to actually be the leader of a modern country is also funny. New Asgard. So I think, for me, it worked on really just every level for what a trailer is supposed to be. If I wasn't doing this podcast, I'd never watch a trailer again because I really think they do take a lot out of the experience of watching the movie for the first time, where you're just waiting for certain moments to happen. But for overall, good trailer.
Yeah, I mean, we got some things, like obviously he's still with the Guardians, probably for the first act of the movie until he does his own thing. And I love the Guardians.
That was a funny
That's just
moment.
A perfect match. I think they were great together in Endgame, and I think like they work well together. Peter Quill and Thor going, and their little dynamic they have going. I thoroughly enjoy that. And we see Korg back, which leads us to believe that he will go back to New Asgard at some point, because I do believe Korg is still there.
Korg's his buddy,
Korg's
right? Korg's the one running around with him.
I love Korg, bro.
Yeah.
So there'll be some interaction. I'm sure he'll go back to Earth and have interactions with King Valkyrie. So I know.
Yeah, King Valkyrie.
We saw Zeus too in here.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Russell Crowe.
Oh, shit, I forgot they were going that direction, bringing in the Greek gods.
Yeah.
Well, the synopsis is, I think it dropped too. It was Christian Bale. I can never say his name. Gord?
Gorgon.
Eric Gordon.
Yeah. He's,
No, Goran Dragic.
he wants
Sorry.
to kill the gods. So,
You know,
We
I
have
think
got
he's
the
going to
Egypt-
play it dead serious,
yeah.
and everybody around him is going to think he's just a tool. Because it seems Christian Bale is so good at playing psychotic characters. Is he the best actor ever? That's a whole different podcast.
Christian Bale.
He is one of my favorites, but yeah, you know, you don't even see him in this at all.
Disrespectful to Oscar Isaac.
Different generation. Bale's a little bit older these days.
Speaking of which, though, we've seen like the Egyptian gods within Moon Knight, so I doubt
That
there'll
is
be
true,
any crossover. But
well, they're probably real now at this point, right? We can.
what?
They're gods.
Yeah, the Egyptian gods. I was wondering for a little bit if
Someone-
Khonshu was pulling our leg here.
Someone's gonna be right. You gotta find the right team to
No,
play on.
but
Though.
yeah,
Why do they
Russell
never-
Crowe, I forgot about that as well, that he is going to be playing Zeus. That's so awesome.
Yeah. Why doesn't he go after like the big G? God. No one ever takes on God.
I know the
They
real one.
always take on the gods of Egypt or
Greek.
Greek.
That's why you have to give the devil credit. He tried.
Yeah. Take on
Got
the big
to
G.
send his ass packing, though.
By the way, like this past weekend with like Easter and Passover, like I think Passover God is my favorite God. Fucking
yeah.
ruthless. He did not give a fuck. And even Easter, you know, kind of like, hey, here, son, die. But yeah, you can come back in 2
Yeah, but
days.
he said
I miss you.
he's got this. He said.
It's like, hold on, Dad. I'm gonna put the team on my back for this one.
I got something for the asses right now. Hold on.
Just to myself, I couldn't stop laughing at imagining Leo in Wall Street. I'm not fucking leaving. You know, Jesus when he comes back. That's really
Everyone
what
cheering.
That's really what he did.
Do you know what I love? Tessa looks like she's miserable, trying to like lead this country, I guess. And it's funny how Thor just put that on her. You just you take it.
Well, like
You
when you're
figure
king
it
of
out.
Asgard, like that looks cool. But like when you're in Earth, you gotta like
Yeah.
UN meetings.
I know. You gotta meet deadlines, quotas.
Yeah.
And I think that speaks to the selfishness of his character. Obviously, he's been, like I said, he's been unsure of what he's supposed to do. But he did ultimately choose in the end to give up ruling Asgard and just push it on Valkyrie.
Yeah.
You know, who's had a tough life of her own. She's obviously dealt with her own trauma. And now, like you said, she's got to deal with all the pencil pushers. And she's another one who's just one of my favorites working today. You know, there's just something about her. She's
I think New
she's
Asgard's
swaggy.
GDP is.
She looks swaggy as fuck in that.
What's their main
the
export?
outfit.
They probably have like an ancient priceless artifact. So their GDP is just infinite, you know? That dark matter, whatever the magic that they use to travel across the galaxies. I don't know. Heimdall's dead, right? I
Yeah.
was going to say that sword was probably pretty valuable. I wonder who got that sword.
Thanos killed him, right? In the beginning of
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Endgame?
Fucking, yeah, put a
Infinity War,
stake
or-
through his heart.
He also killed Loki, but look what he's doing.
Right, yeah. One of those Lokis got away and became Richard E. Grant.
Good for him.
Right. I love Richard E. Grant Loki. I hope he comes back in Multiverse of Madness. But good trailer. I prefer trailers like this over the 2 to 3 minute ones
Facts.
that give you everything. So
You watch the
and
entire
we
movie
didn't
at
even
once.
talk about the
Jane Foster.
Yeah, Jane
Oh, yeah.
fucking Foster. Incredible. She looked great.
My only confusion with Jane Foster is
She's buff.
I mean, like Thor's name is Thor.
She's Mighty Thor, right?
Yeah, but she just changed her name to Thor.
She's Thor.
Unless she's like an alternate Thor. I don't know. Isn't she still Jane?
I forget how it goes in that comic. I've never read that comic.
Yeah.
Here's another thing.
But I think there are versions where it's the hammer just kind of chooses her because Thor gives it up.
But the
And she becomes Mighty Thor. So they're both Thor, but she's mighty.
hammer is this a different hammer? Because he had a hammer in Endgame.
No, it's the same one because it's all put together. You can see the cracks in it from when it was broken.
Did he have that in Endgame with all the cracks in it?
No, he took the
Maybe we'll
one
see
from
how
the
he puts it
alternate,
together.
from the past.
Okay.
Yeah, but they sent it back. Remember Cap had to bring it back?
Oh yeah.
I mean, Jane Foster.
Right.
We've seen her in like 2 movies that were like not good movies, so I don't think we've really seen the potential for Natalie Portman in the MCU. Fantastic actress. So
And their chemistry was also not great, so I'm interested to see with this new fun-loving, charming, quirkier Thor if they work better together.
Oh, definitely.
Better script too probably would help.
He has so much more charisma, and
He's just really improved as an actor, man. Even that face he makes when he leans into Star-Lord's point of view.
Yeah.
It's such a goofy-looking, dumbass face.
I think Star-Lord and Thor is one of the best MCU like chemistries that they have going.
I love Star-Lord. He's one of my favorite characters.
He
He's
really
just
is.
like
He's so funny, bro.
Their rivalry was great in Endgame and Infinity War.
so both of
And
them.
now this one.
Yeah, I wonder if like James Gunn was involved in anything, like in any of those scenes, kind of like what they did with Infinity War and Endgame, and having the different directors kind of help chip in. But I mean, Taika Waititi, that's like he could write a Guardians movie too, I feel like. So
Yeah, when James Gunn was let go, that was everyone's kind of first choice that popped into their heads because the styles are similar. Taika gives his actors the freedom to improvise.
do you think it's? Yeah, I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No, which is, it really, because you could just keep doing take after take after take. Hemsworth has skills when it comes to improvising comedy. They talk a lot of the funniest lines in Ragnarok were improvised by Hemsworth. The story about Loki turning into a snake and stabbing him, I'm pretty sure it was just off the top of the head. So, the comedy becomes even crazier than what we're used to in the MCU. I can't wait for this movie.
I wonder if like it is our Jane that we've known from this universe. It would lead me to believe so because she uses a Mjolnir from that same universe. It is the broken one.
Oh, that's interesting. I think it will be. Yeah, because I think it's going to be some of like the God's Choser type of situation. All right, let's move on to the next story here. We're talking about Fast and the Furious 10, everybody's favorite franchise. So recently they added Jason Momoa. Did we talk about that on the pod? I don't think we did.
I had no idea he was added on.
Yeah, apparently he's going to be the third Toretto brother. That's just a rumor.
No way.
No, that's just something I just made up right now. But apparently...
How many Torettos are there?
It's the new Marvel, man. Fast and the Furious is the new Marvel,
but better.
Get the bag.
Marvel doesn't have Ludacris.
No, or Tyrese.
And now Brie Larson. Marvel has Brie Larson, but yeah, I mean, Fast 10, they keep saying it's going to be the epic conclusion. No way. This is going to
20.
At the very least 13.
Did I say in the podcast last time about the ride at Universal, the Fast and Furious one?
Yes, you did. Pretty funny.
Fucking absurd, and I love it. This whole franchise is just I'm rooting for it now. I'm done hating on it.
It's almost like a joke. Let's see how far we can get.
You're rooting for it at movie 10. Billions of dollars grossed around the world. You know what? They've won me over.
I want it to take over. Because
it's like a meme now.
We need other
Fast and Furious.
franchises besides Marvel and DC. The Fast franchise is it. What else you got out there? Downton Abbey franchise,
Harry Potter,
which is low key making. That's a full franchise now. It's a whole cinematic universe in Downton Abbey.
Yeah, that trailer is making me want to watch Downton Abbey. It sounds interesting. You guys
Downton
aren't
Abbey?
interested? Yeah. Well, it's about a rich family living through major historical events in the early 20th century. So it'd be
That's
cool
intriguing.
to get the perspective of the aristocrats, when the Titanic sinks or when World War I broke out or these other issues.
Yeah.
Ted, now you're a little intrigued.
I am a little
You're like,
intrigued.
"Ah,
Yes.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode. Downtown Abbey Revisited.
Not town. So Brie Larson, I think, again, I don't know what's she gonna be. The Don Toretto sister, maybe.
The love interest.
I don't think they're either like trying to kill, either against family or family.
I have zero idea where Fast and Furious is right
Is
now.
she gonna be?
Yeah, I really don't know.
Are they in back to
What was the last
Saudi
one? The
Arabia
last one
again?
was 9, right?
Yeah, Dom was.
Oh no, they were in space, right?
Oh yeah, no, they were battling John Cena.
Mm-hmm.
No, they're all good now. John Cena came over to their side
But where are they?
naturally. No, they're on Earth.
Did they So is Fast cosmic? Is Fast and the Furious cosmic movie?
They touched into space. It was like borderline.
Yeah, they did like the Elon Musk thing. Was it Elon Musk? Who went to space? Jeff Bezos?
No, some guy parachuted. No, not parachuted.
Yeah,
Skydove.
it was. Well, Bezos did go to space a
Yeah.
few times.
But he
the
like
parachute guy, he jumped from like the
He didn't go into
stratosphere or something
orbit.
like that.
This man Bezos has real estate on the moon.
so yeah. I think they'll break through that little threshold they set there. They got high, but they want to get into orbit. They need to get like into the International Space Station. Something's gonna go wrong there.
Did Fast 9 end with them like going in separate ways? Like it's it. Good job, everyone.
Probably. I didn't see it. I watched a half hour of it.
No, they're
they're
very
still in the
much
middle
on
of
the.
something.
They're kind of like on the same page.
Oh,
Yeah.
Until Brie Larson comes and shakes things up.
You know, a lot of people have said this about Brie Larson over the last few years, but her choices after Room have been a little disappointing.
Get my money.
No, she's certainly just secured the bag over and over and over again.
I respect it.
And you see a lot of actors do that. I think it's very similar to Eddie Redmayne. I don't love The Theory of Everything. I don't think it was some brilliant movie, but he got his Oscar, and then he cashed out multiple times. I mean, he tried to go for, those Oscar baity
You got
roles
nominated
again.
for the Danish Girl, right?
I don't know if he was nominated. Maybe he was nominated.
Mara got.
But that was also that movie had some problems.
Yeah. I think Eddie Redmayne's a good actor, and Brie Larson's a very good actor too. Despite what the internet would try to make you believe, I clicked on it.
No, she's definitely a good. But
just for like just to see, and we're not going to see this movie. The internet, those people's fascination with Brie Larson that it still hangs on to this day is fucking pathetic.
I know, dude. Every time we upload a video with Captain Marvel in the title, if it's anything Captain Marvel,
It's so fucking.
you're gonna get the same people commenting the same old stuff.
Dude, it's
They need to get over it, man.
Right?
Because her comments too weren't that bad. They're trying to act like she hates men and she's got this hidden agenda.
Yeah.
She hasn't been that outspoken over the years.
No.
I think you guys kind of
Ever
bullied
see
her into
her-
silence.
see her on YouTube. She's pleasant,
Yeah. Yeah, no, she is pleasant.
working out and having a good old time. It's so evident, like, just how some things are said by certain people and who gets latched onto and who just, people don't really care about. If The Rock or Leo said something similar, no one would be really criticizing him. You'll see it in the beginning, but we'll get over it real fast. Brie Larson, her whole career, or at least for the next foreseeable future, everything she does or everything she comes out with, everything she says, you're going to have people shitting their pants over it.
Oh, yeah. And, the audience of the Fast franchise, I don't even know how to, categorize them. But
It's like
I don't know if that audience is so pissed off about Brie Larson joining their franchise. Because when I think of people I know that love the Fast and Furious movies, they're going for Vin Diesel.
Mm-hmm.
They're going for the cars. That's, is The Rock in this one? Maybe. That's what I always say.
No.
We said no. Then you got
No.
kind of a
Little brother's not showing up.
you shoot that down
Little
pretty
brother.
aggressively.
And he did play a big role in revitalizing that franchise because Fast 4 is not great.
I enjoyed Hobbs and Shaw. I will say that.
That's a take. That franchise might never come back either. That was weird. You think that we would have heard something about a sequel. I think it made decent money. But Brie Larson, like I said, coming into this, I don't know if the fans are so pissed off. There's always going to be like internet people who are just
Oh yeah,
pissed.
no, that was just
Whenever
like
she's in
something
the
I saw on
headlines,
Twitter, and it was just annoying for that day.
Whenever she makes headlines, people are going to be pissed. But she gets a payday and she gets to have fun. She's been doing that a lot lately. Hopefully, she eventually does get back to some of her roots here and shows people, hey, I am a good actor. I know you guys don't like those movies where people are forced to actually act. No, I'm not one of those guys, but I kind of am over the years. So Brie Larson doing Fast 10. Hopefully, this will be the end for the world's sake.
No, I think with those movies, you lose a lot. It's a piece of America.
When they stop doing that, when they stop making it.
It'll be like we lost something as a nation.
Yeah, I feel like we're at a point too in this country where we can't afford to lose anything else. We got to buckle
You got
down here
these,
and protect our culture.
Got these liberal yahoos in Hollywood trying to destroy family values, and the one franchise that's trying to withhold family is going to be taken out. Not on my watch.
Bunch of Silver Lake liberals. All right, let's move on to the next story here. We're going to US. I don't know why I added a T there. Weekend box office breakdown. Number 1, Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore came in with $42 million. And worldwide, it's approaching $200 million. So that's the lowest debut, the U.S. domestic debut for these Fantastic Beasts movies. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 came in at number 2 with 29 million.
Going
The
strong.
Lost City came in at number 3 with 6.2 million. Everything Everywhere All at Once came in at number 4 with 6.1 million. And number 5 was Father Stew with 5.4 million. Oh, that's going to be your video essay, right? Father Stew? Right.
I'll get on that.
You go into that movie, you're walking out a Christian. That's how impressionable you are. You're going to walk out with ash on your fucking forehead.
Oh, man. Yeah, actually, when I was walking out
I am that
of
bad, though.
Fantastic Beasts,
Unfortunately.
if I didn't have to come here...
You walked... Wait, what'd you say?
When I was walking out of Fantastic Beasts...
Oh,
after
when
the
you
movie.
walked out on Fantastic Beasts.
I also went into Screen X to see what that was all about. I don't think I would like that. It's like a
Which
wrapped
one?
around Screen X. It's
right.
It's all around you, the screen, but like it's cut off and angled.
I wouldn't like
I
that.
don't think I would like it.
I'd like to try it.
But I walked into that just to watch it for a few minutes to see what's up. And then I walked out. I'm like, oh, Father Stew's starting. If I didn't have to do a podcast, I can have myself a little double feature.
Sorry, ruined your day.
But I didn't.
You're welcome.
No, thank you. Yeah, it's kind of like my theater was pretty empty for Fantastic Beasts. Doesn't seem it has any like momentum at all whatsoever. I think people are done with this franchise, which is a shame. I just think they did a terrible job of like marketing these movies. Not really a shame because they're not great movies, but like I feel like they could have been something special or something at least good and watchable if they just changed up what they were trying to be and focus more on like Dumbledore and Grindelwald instead of having all these. I don't know. We'll get into that on the review, but yeah, I'm not surprised it's not doing as well as the others.
No, definitely not. This has been a downward trajectory for these movies. The first one was a major hit, near 850 worldwide. And then the second one was, I think, 650, so there was a drop-off there. It reflects the quality of these films. I think a lot of people are confused as to what they even are. So this is not surprising. Listen, it's been a struggle for movies to make big money. So there was a recent article saying that this is going to be the first Harry Potter movie to not cross over the $500 million mark.
It's bad.
It's bad. And it's becoming more difficult to hit that mark since the pandemic has started. I think only 5 movies have hit that mark. But listen, like I said, audiences sometimes they speak by not showing up. And this time they spoke pretty loudly. And the recent reports are that this is going to be it for the franchise, for at least the Fantastic Beasts movies.
Well, this franchise is a franchise that could hit that $500 million. And it says a lot that it's not hitting the $500 million.
And the first one, when you change the name, there's always going to be a little confusion. And you worry, okay, are people going to know this is Harry Potter? But like I said, based on that first return, it wasn't so well received. At the time, it was more controversial because of that it got this lukewarm reception. That was rare for Harry Potter. Never really happened. Everyone always says they went 8 for 8. So, yeah, for them to kind of squander this new potential that you should be hitting, that needs to be your baseline.
Yeah.
It's like Batman v Superman not hitting $1 billion.
I think like if they do continue with it, they got to go back to the basics. Bring in the beasts. That's what's going to get people in the seats.
Go back to Hogwarts.
You mean like Rupert Grint, Emma Watson, and Daniel Radcliffe? Because those are the money-making beasts. You want to make a Billy? You want to make 2 Billy?
Bring
like you
them
want to
back?
get in that 2 Billy conversation with Star Wars?
I don't know. I felt
and
misled
Infinity
as a
War.
consumer. I go into this movie and like I want to see some beasts. I want Dumbledore.
I'm really surprised with all like the revitalizing of
Fantastic Beasts, Matt Mickelson. What more do you want?
older characters that they didn't bring back, or like these guys, Emma Watson, Daniel Radcliffe. Like I'm surprised that they didn't want to sign up for another movie.
I don't even think it's that they don't want to. I don't think that was the plan just yet. They'll eventually do a Cursed Child movie.
They came back for like an HBO special. For like,
Yeah,
it was
but
like
that
an
was
hour
also
thing.
kind of just reflecting on the years,
Yeah.
reflecting on the time. Cursed Child is canon. There's a book out there that's based on the play that J.K. Rowling wrote. It's not good. But maybe you can, make some
Rewrite it?
changes. Yeah, stitch it together there, and you'll have something. If they announced Harry Potter and the Cursed Child with that original cast, $1.5 billion. Easy.
100%.
So I don't think that the failures of this franchise reflect how people feel about Harry Potter as a whole. Because, like I said, I think that movie makes...
It's just weird. Like when you compare
Buckets.
Harry Potter to like Newt Scamander. Like, do you even know who Newt Scamander is, Ted?
No.
Harry Potter, though, that gets you going, right?
Yes.
See?
Yeah, I feel bad for Newt.
Don't exploit me on the pod.
He's a nervous guy.
I feel like you're exploiting me on the pod.
I'm just making a point.
What was the point?
That no one gives a shit about Newt Scamander.
Right. Who is he though?
He's the lead of Fantastic
He's the lead
Beasts.
character of the Fantastic Beasts series. I mean, other things that stand out, Sonic, I think it's at 230 worldwide. And that's off of...
Billion?
230 billion.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
My man got his rings.
No, that's Morbius.
Does Sonic lose his rings like that in the movie?
I didn't see the new one. I still have to see that. Morbius.
Does he do it in the first one? I don't think
I don't
so.
know. I'm asking. I didn't see the first one either.
I don't remember that happening in the first one.
They don't put that in there? Come on.
Where he gets hit and the rings go flying everywhere.
Yeah. That's iconic Sonic.
Well, they should do a bit where he like robs a
That's a
bank
bar.
and he just runs into a pole.
Mm-hmm.
Ding!
That's funny.
So the drop off 75 to 30, not that big of a drop off for a movie like this. I think to come back with a second weekend, 30 million domestically.
I think
It was on Dumbledore's ass.
I'm pretty sure it's spring break, so maybe a lot of kids out of school will go see.
Okay.
I think it could have a strong week. Maybe
Kids in Miami.
Maybe the same.
Panama City kids going.
Hey, there's a
going
lot
to
of
theaters.
like for elementary schools too.
Yeah.
That's whatever.
Shout out Spring Break, man. No traffic.
Spring break forever.
The Lost City. That's still in the theaters.
It's hanging around.
So why couldn't you come see Northman on Thursday?
I never got my ticket. Is it packed?
I don't know.
I'll check it out.
You confirmed and then unconfirmed within 15 seconds.
Well, yeah, I'm doing something.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a lot to catch up on.
Hey, at least I realized within the 10 seconds. I didn't let it go.
That is
And then-
true. Yeah.
This week I'm do Fantastic Beasts,
Are
Sonic.
we going to review it? I'll go see it. Not on Thursday, but
We'll
I'll go
talk
see it.
about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll chop it up.
Still got Morbius, Everything All at Once, and this one. So, not eating good, like a balanced diet,
Well, speaking of eating real good, Jason Momoa is going to be starring, or he signed on to star.
It's all over the pod today.
Jason
I
Momoa?
feel like he always is.
Right.
He's brought up in some capacity.
Hey, it's a good pod. When Momoa's frequent on the pod, it's going to be a good one. And apparently he is signed up, or he's in talks to star in a Minecraft movie.
I don't get this.
So this obviously got people laughing on the internet because it's ridiculous. But it makes me think back to a time when everyone doubted the Lego movie. It's just a big commercial. They're trying to sell toys, and then it came out and it was good. There's a little basic story here.
Do you know who was supposed to direct this years ago?
The Minecraft movie?
Yeah.
Who?
Guess.
Zack Snyder?
No.
James Gunn?
Rob McElhenney.
What?
Yeah. He was signed on to direct
Was this a passion project of his?
I guess so. But yeah, he was supposed to, but not anymore, I guess.
Well, I think it's the director of Napoleon Dynamite has been signed on.
Even better. I'll back this movie now.
Well, I
love
think
Napoleon
that's
Dynamite.
sort of the touch you need with this. I think you
Yeah.
should make it
Goofy.
epic, but also goofy. Yeah, it should be about Jason Momoa is just a jacked miner who's mining for stuff. And
What's the
Apparently
Is
it's
it
about
live action? I doubt it's live action.
I thought it was going to be live action.
Really?
You can't make this live action, right?
I thought you could just make this live action
How?
I just
because
assumed
you just make
animation.
it about a miner,
What do you put
like a coal miner.
What you put him in the mountains and
You gotta
he's
build
mining for stuff?
Minecraft. You build stuff.
Right? Maybe he's got like a yeah. It's probably going to be animated.
Well, the whole point of Minecraft
I just wanted to
is to
see
build a
Jason
society,
Momoa
right?
sweaty and mining.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't want to see that?
I don't want to
Sorry.
see that.
Yeah, that's true. But if they do go animated, I don't want this blocky style of animation.
So what's the point of making a Minecraft movie?
Money?
I find Minecraft useless.
So do I.
I
hate
see
the game.
people playing
I hate
it, and
the
I'm
game.
just
I
like,
hate
how?
You play it, don't you?
Not a game for your type of brains, you two.
What's that
All right,
supposed to
easy.
mean?
You need purpose, like a game with
Yeah,
a boss.
what am I trying to win? Who am I
Right.
going up against?
But you guys, you're not big on vibes.
What's a vibe?
They're just chilling, just relaxing,
Mm-hmm.
just playing around, doing, maybe you'll build,
I vibe.
maybe you'll mine, maybe you'll craft. It's in
what
the
are
title.
But what are you doing?
Maybe
in the
you
game?
fight the Ender Dragon.
Now we got a villain here.
No, there's a story. There's a big dragon from like a multiverse that's trying to kill everyone.
Oh, okay.
And you have to destroy it. But no rush. Enjoy yourself. Build a little house. Fight off some witches, some monsters.
So now witches
No,
and
there's
monsters.
monsters. It's not just you could die.
That's like Animal Crossing to me.
And you lose
Yeah,
all your shit.
That's why I'm not a big fan of Animal
Right?
Crossing.
No, yeah, you guys aren't. But you're not built for those types of games.
I feel like Nash would love this story. Momoa in Minecraft.
Me and Nash like the Minecrafts of the world, the Animal Crossings.
Mm-hmm.
I tried playing. I don't like. I don't
Because
know
me
what
and
to
Nash
do.
were
So
very
what-
low
what
key,
do I just,
right?
do I
Just so
just dig?
boring. Just
I go
boring.
fishing.
No end game.
See, you guys just piss me off
Why play the game? I just feel like
piss me
you're
off.
putting time in to do nothing.
because you get to spark your
Who
creativity.
am I beating at it?
You get to spark your creativity. You get to build a house.
I can't talk shit to anyone.
Yeah, right.
You gotta hear me playing Call of
Fucking
Duty.
Break. Yeah, right, dude.
Like it's dirty in
one-
Call of Duty.
Okay, well, maybe
Oh,
I'll
you
hop
wanna
on.
play FIFA? I'm getting FIFA going.
What are you on the PS3 still?
4.
Okay.
If I can, Joe had a PS5 in his cart and asked if I wanted it. I said if I come home with PS5, I think Elena will divorce me.
This could be big money, obviously, from the namesake. Once again, though, these movies are always a little too late. Like 3 or 4 years ago, when Minecraft was just ruling the world, like in 2015, 2016,
It's all real I saw on social media. It was people playing Minecraft.
it's still so popular. So I think, that name still holds a lot of weight for a lot of people. So, this is probably years down the road.
Why hasn't been a Fortnite movie yet?
You can't make a Fortnite movie. There's no story. It's just on multiplayer.
5 to
Literally
7
making
years.
a Minecraft movie.
All right, let's move on to the next story here. This one is exciting.
Made a movie about Legos, Ted.
News about the new Barbie movie that is being directed by Greta
A Barbie
Gerwig
movie, Ted. They
and
can't
Noah
make a
Baumbach.
fucking Fortnite movie?
You know what's interesting about this Barbie movie is that it's been in development since 2014, and I went ahead and counted how many times they rewrote the script. In 8 years, they wrote 6 Barbie scripts. Settled on this final one, co-written by Greta Gerwig and her husband, Noah Baumbach.
It's a sick name.
So, just the way Hollywood works, to make a fucking Barbie movie, we need to rewrite it 6 times.
Not only that, just get one of the best screenwriters and directors working in Hollywood.
I know, then they settle on those two, which
So-
makes me really excited for it.
Yeah.
That they're going to have a really interesting way to tell this story. I mean, their track record over the last couple of years has been pretty great. Marriage Story was a hit. Little Women, that was one of my
Barbie
top
movie's
5.
gonna make me cry, isn't it? I can't do that. Can't cry at a Barbie movie. Can
what's
get the
the deal?
stick back.
Well, the topic is that Will Ferrell is joining this movie, along with Issa Rae. Cast is
Interesting.
stacked. So obviously you have
I know.
Margot Robbie as Barbie, Ryan Gosling as Ken, America Ferrera, Simu Liu, Kate McKinnon, Alexandra Shipp. So they're sparing no expense here, man. This is going to be a true through and through Hollywood production. I think
Amy
this
Schumer
could
was
be
supposed to be
this
Barbie.
could be a decent hit. I really do.
Me too. I do believe that.
Amy Schumer was attached years ago. Yeah.
I do think it's like the cast and the filmmakers
casting.
are like fantastic. If this was just a untitled Noah Baumbach, Greta Gerwig production with this cast, this would be like everybody's most anticipated film of the year, just because it's Barbie and what we think that what might come with that. I feel like it's not going to get enough like traction or enough hype surrounding it. But
Bro, could you imagine if they hid the name and they just did what you said? They just said, named everyone that's attached to the movie. And then, the first trailer is going to drop and it's Barbie. And the people find out it's Barbie.
I would have respected that, actually.
Not enough people are tapped in for that. I like where you're thinking. There's a secret movie being filmed with all these cast members,
Yeah.
and then we reveal what it is. Most people are going to be like, is it Star Wars? It's so hard to get people excited for movies these days, man.
Well, I agree with you.
It
I
breaks my
definitely agree
heart.
with what you said. But I feel like the fact that it's a Barbie movie probably brings it down in people's, people's going to go see it list.
Yeah, you tell the average person, they're making a Barbie movie, they'll probably be like, oh.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I don't think you get people invested. I think when, a trailer comes out, you get some reviews. Hey, there's a Barbie movie out. It's actually this mature PG-13 comedy with Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling. Oh, I know those people.
Mm-hmm.
It's really funny. It's a modern-day Mean Girls or Legally Blonde, Yeah, you have to also think that the average person, 50% of the average people are women. So you tell the average woman, hey, there's a Barbie movie coming out. I think you pique some interest. Yeah, they're not running, but, I've had a Barbie.
You can't run in heels, Ruben.
That is true. Well, if you're skilled enough, Bryce Dallas Howard can do it.
No, I think I'm excited, actually. I just think it's going to be, like, not what people expect. Because I think, like, the past, look at Marriage Story, Little Woman, like, Lady Bird, very sad movies. Funny and light at times, some levity, and, you know, it's well written. But at the end of the day, those are, like, pretty sad movies.
It's going to be Barbie and Ken trying to get through life.
I don't want to cry during Barbie.
Well, I'm so excited for Ryan Gosling as Ken, because one of the best performances of Michael Keaton's career was when he voiced Ken in Toy Story 3. His Ken was so funny. And I want a
never
Ken
knew
like
that was
that.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fucking
that's
Michael
hilarious.
Keaton, dude.
He has a penis, I'm leaving.
He's so funny.
He's so funny, bro.
He's amazing in that.
Ken better not have a dick in this. I'm leaving that theater. Hashtag not my Ken.
And Ryan Gosling in the Nice Guys is so funny.
I was watching that the
Comedic
other day.
chops are
So,
great.
I love that movie.
When he tries to punch the window and he just slits his wrist. That is the funniest shit ever.
I
So
know.
I'm really excited for what he's going to do with this role, because he loves to ham it up. I get vibes of Hemsworth and Ghostbusters. You know, that sort of. I would love to see that sort of version of Ken. Just make him a himbo.
What Barbie are we getting? Beach House Barbie?
There's a whole series coming, I guess.
I mean, like,
We need a Barbie correspondent. I'm not tapped in with the history.
The Barbie universe.
the Barbieverse. The BCU?
Oh,
No, that's
what's to
sick.
see?
No, they should do like
Cinematic.
they should do like the Mattel cinematic universe, like all the toys that Mattel pushed over the years. The only other one I know is Hot Wheels. So let's do a Hot Wheels movie,
I think that's the thing. Or might have been a thing.
but we'll get like Zack Snyder.
Honestly, like Zack
For a Hot
Snyder's
Wheels
Hot
movie?
Wheels movie would be fucking dope.
Yeah, yeah.
It
You
could
guys
be
love
doing
Hot
the
Wheels.
loops.
What's the story? What's the point?
You race. You can show off your cool cars to your friends. Like,
Hot
oh,
Wheels
my cars
is
are better.
collectible. What do you mean? What's the point of Hot Wheels?
You guys want to move on to fan questions?
You never collected Hot Wheels as a kid?
It's more of a Matchbox guy.
Go. That was the
Yeesh.
best. When you
It was a rough childhood.
Parents are going through tough financial times.
Yeah,
when you were
tough
growing up.
time. Oh, that's good stuff.
going through the like King Cullen, getting like on like the strings hanging down from like in the aisles, the Hot Wheels.
Oh,
When I was a
childhood,
kid,
I
I used
really
to
miss
steal
it.
the coupons. Remember they used to have those like
Yo,
the electric
yeah.
coupon dispensers?
Yeah. Stack them up.
Yeah, I was convinced I was balling because I had all those coupons.
I used to steal a lot when I was a kid too. Mom used to tell me like, I just go in the car and whip shit out of my pockets.
Bro, I'd take Yu-Gi-Oh cards like they were Sour Patch Kids.
All right, let's move on to fan questions.
That's for the fan to decide.
People you call up to the show, you better be ready. That's what you're supposed to do. Sitting there arguing and you're trying to spell your name and all of this other stuff. It's not your show, it's my show. I'm giving you the opportunity to speak your mind. Don't call up here unless you got something to say.
This question here from Jay at J43750795. Would you rather have Wilt Chamberlain's strength or Usain Bolt's speed? Oh, speed.
Speed. I don't even know
Yeah.
how strong Wilt Chamberlain was.
Yeah, why is that a thing? He's really
He
strong.
was really tall.
No, he was very strong.
He was like 1950.
Do I get his
strong.
height too?
He won World War II with that strength. Come on.
Yeah, but like
They didn't stretch.
compare athletes today to athletes back then, like the strength curve and all metrics really are just vastly improved.
The strength curve?
I don't know.
You said that with such confidence that I really thought you were going to double down and I was going to look
People
like
are
an
stronger
idiot. Like,
today.
why haven't I heard of the strength curve?
I guarantee Usain Bolt like
No, definitely.
is
But,
stronger than Wilt Chamberlain.
7'2", 310 is...
I'm not getting the 7.
Am I getting the height?
No.
No, I imagine
Make the call,
you get...
make the call.
No,
Yes or no?
yeah, you get the physical attributes.
I'd probably take
You're
Wilt. then.
7'2".
I'm
What's
taking
Usain
Wilt.
Bolt like 6 whatever?
I think he's like 5'8".
No, he's not. He's huge.
No, he's-
Sprinters are big.
Your idea of heights for celebrities is
Taking
fascinating.
Usain Bolt.
No, I'd take the speed because you could show off the speed.
You can show off the height.
Dude,
What do you mean?
You know
Yeah,
how
but the
cool
speed
you
is
are?
fun. Like, you could tell, like, anyone, like, you can fuck with them. I could beat you in a race.
Yeah.
Yeah, not Flash. Fuck with him how? Wait, like you want to tie their shoes
Dude,
while they're...
everybody, men are constantly racing.
When?
You're telling me you guys wouldn't want to be 7 foot, 300 pounds?
You don't get the height.
You're a
or the
fucking
weight.
mountain.
I just determined
I'm
that you
taking
get the
Wilt.
height.
I'm taking
You don't
Wilt.
get the height or weight.
Yeah, you do. You get their stature.
No, you get their physical attribute.
Well, it's like somebody once said, would you rather be able to sing or dance?
Sing.
No, you take dancing because you're not going to impress anybody by singing.
What?
Remember when
Ever see
Kevin Conroy started singing in Comic-Con and you started hysterically laughing under your breath?
'Cause there's
Because you said it's awkward when people sing in public?
Yes.
No matter how good they are?
Not a karaoke. That's a place where you sing and people are like, oh, fuck.
So, right. So when you go out to karaoke once every 3 months,
And I
you can
fucking
impress
kill
people.
it.
But if you can dance, you can,
When am I going to start breaking moves?
Whenever you
Busting
want.
moves.
you hear a song, you're out with friends. Ooh, you start moving.
You swayed me to dancing. I go to a lot of weddings.
Are you kidding
See,
me?
no,
You
no,
love
no, no.
dancing.
I do love
Yeah,
dancing.
you're the
Yeah.
life of the
What
party
kind-
at every wedding.
What kind of
That's
dance?
a lot of
Every
stress,
wedding
though.
for the
All right,
rest
all
of your
right, all right,
life.
That's a lot
Alright,
of stress.
alright.
They put that on you.
Two
No.
arguments.
What kind of dancing? Break dancing.
If someone started breakdancing in the
locking?
middle of
You
a
could-
Yeah,
wedding
the
and
pop
pop
lock.
locking and going
What?
crazy like Usher, Chris Brown, I'd be like, all right, you're trying too hard. This is a
Not
fun
if they're
wedding.
Because you're
Killing it.
jealous. Because you can't do
No,
it.
no, it's pure jealousy.
Fun dancing at
rhythm.
weddings is when you're not like good at it, but you're just having a great time and just being outgoing. And but when you're having fun at a wedding, like
You're the one
no one's
dancing.
breaking it down. They're just jumping around doing some crazy like weird things. And same thing with karaoke.
Okay.
Honestly, I'll take that back because if you show up to karaoke and you're a good singer, I fucking hate you. You're ruining the fun for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's people. You know, what are you going to sing at a dinner party? So obnoxious.
No, like you
Dancing
just,
at a dinner
you
party
go
also.
like
obnoxious.
American Idol.
This question here from Good Queen
You
Alyssa.
could make more money, like potentially being a professional singer than a professional dancer.
Oh yeah, because all the popular singers these days are so skilled at singing.
Adele.
That's the one that really. Yeah, it's so many Adeles, right?
It's only one Adele.
Yeah, exactly. Realistically, there are probably millions of Adeles, but you know, you have to
Didn't
be
make it.
Olivia Rodrigo. I hear she's actually a pretty good singer.
Catchy.
Rita Ora. She's pretty good.
This question here from Good Queen. This question here from Good Queen Alyssa. Are you Team Wanda or Team Strange for Multiverse of Madness? I mean, Team Wanda.
Yeah. As much as I love some Strange, you gotta go Wanda.
I'm Team Strange.
Such
My
a
day
man.
one, man.
Like Wanda's just, she's been through a lot, and
So
I
Strange.
think Doctor Strange, like it's probably his fault in the like he fucked everything up on his own because he wanted to do a favor for this little boy who showed up on his doorstep one day, and he fucked up the multiverse. Wanda at least contained her own like.
Peter Parker
Sure,
fucked up the
were there
universe.
some casualties of her, trauma? Yes, but like.
She held an entire town hostage in her game.
And Doctor Strange potentially fucked up the fabric of the entire world. So when you compare the two and like seeing where Wanda was coming from versus Doctor Strange, I think Wanda is like more sympathetic and she's right in this scenario. So
Doctor Strange tried helping out Spider-Man, not a
yeah,
Not a weird little fucking-
fucked up everything.
Peter Parker fucked up everything. Doctor Strange had everything going good.
But like, why would you don't mess with that stuff.
He was doing a style for Peter Parker,
Wanda,
and now he's coming to fix it. He's owning his mistakes. He's fixing it. And Wanda, she held an entire town hostage.
who said this town was so great to begin with? It's in New Jersey, so right off the bat, probably not a great town.
Where do you stand on this?
Team Wanda. Can't put her in that
Simp.
classic costume, walking
Yeah.
around calling herself Scarlet Witch. This question here from White Mamba. If you could make a biographical film on anyone, who would it be and what style? For example, do you want a Scorsese approach like in Goodfellas, or a McKay approach like in Vice? I'm excited about Nolan's Oppenheimer, which inspired this question.
I like the true stories that are like
Good question.
no one knew about. Well, maybe people knew about Henry Hill, but like not to the extent of like Elvis. Kind of like those
Right.
like stories you don't really know about or the general public doesn't know about that are very interesting.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of that type of biography. Like the McDonald's founder. The founder.
Sure, yeah.
Right. That was I prefer biopics that are like you just said.
Because it takes away a lot of like, oh, how's Austin Butler's Elvis going to be? We already know Elvis. We know what he's supposed to sound like. We know how he moves and talks. Yeah. And then you're always comparing it. Henry Hill, I don't give a fuck who he is.
I feel like Elvis, it's weird because Frank Sinatra gets all the rap references.
There hasn't been a Sinatra.
Beatles, they're still very relevant. Elvis, I feel like Elvis may be like we're losing the love for Elvis. Where that's very much, it's like baseball.
Yeah.
Elvis is still relevant, but it's older people who like Elvis. You don't hear the kids saying, man, that Elvis. But I'll catch my niece listening to a Beatles song. I'm like, oh, that's a song from 1963.
I just don't think Elvis music is that, like, it was probably good back then, and, like,
No, it hasn't aged as well.
I'm not listening to You Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog today.
Well, I am.
Let It Be is one of the best songs ever written.
Right.
I think there's a clear, like, I don't want to say talent difference, but, like, I think
sometimes
there's a
the music
reason why
doesn't
the
age as well.
Beatles and the Rolling Stones and those bands and rock and rollers after that are still relevant, and Elvis is kind of like, yeah.
I do love Blue Christmas.
I'm surprised. Is there like a Rat Pack movie? Has that happened?
I don't think that there has been, no.
Because I know like each individual character has like not maybe had their own biopic, but have been featured and had people portray them in the past in films. But I don't ever knew there. I don't really know if there was an actual Rat Pack pick.
That could be a good pick. I mean, those boys were
It's pretty crazy how high those guys were.
getting good.
Has there been like a Paul Revere movie either?
Well,
I'm
Walt
surprised
Disney.
that hasn't happened yet.
Paul Revere?
Revere. What's the title?
About Walt Disney.
Is there a
How
Washington?
he started Disney.
I don't think they.
See, that's one I don't need.
No?
Just,
The inner workings of like what
it's a
of
good
how
book.
Disney came about.
It's a good book.
Yeah.
I wouldn't read a book
Maybe,
though.
well, didn't they do that? No, they did old Disney.
Is Walt the guy that has his brain frozen?
Allegedly.
Oh, that's not confirmed. It might be.
This question here from Elijah, KFC or Popeyes?
Popeyes is superior, but like a good KFC bowl, like with the mashed potato. I haven't had one in a while, but
Popeye's chicken is
man, are those things good.
Popeye's chicken is too good.
Yeah.
Popeye's for me.
Yeah, that's easy for me, Popeyes.
But a KFC famous bowl,
Yeah.
the mashed
Yeah,
potatoes
those are
and the
perfect.
corn and the great,
Perfect
popcorn
lunch.
chicken.
$5.
This question here from Werbanus at Urban. What do you guys think is the better movie? The Departed or There Will Be Blood? Well, I haven't seen There Will Be Blood, so
Yeah, Departed for me.
I've become like the machine in devs when it comes to Teddy.
Yeah.
I could just guess what you're going to say and do.
That's tough.
That's a close one.
Yeah. Which one would I rather watch? I'm going home right now.
I'd rather watch The Departed. There Will Be Blood. It's weird. It's one of those movies that I can almost acknowledge as a masterpiece, but it's not my favorite of his.
Right. I need to be in the mood.
Departed is almost kind of the same way. Yeah, no, that's definitely a more of be in the mood for a movie like There Will Be Blood.
Mm-hmm.
The Departed is so fun. That's one of my movies that I do often throw on when I don't really feel like watching something new, or I've got so many different things to watch. I'll just watch The Departed.
Yeah, it's good. Like
I'm going to say The Departed.
it's tough. Yeah, it's close though. It's such a good movie, but like I said, like if I'm gonna put on something right now or tonight when I just want to relax and watch a movie, it's gonna be The Departed.
All right, let's take one more question.
You never seen There Will Be Blood?
No.
I didn't like it. Paul Dano's in it.
We'll do a nice NBA question to end this pod. Who do you guys have winning it all this year? As long as it's not the Nets or Suns, I'm cool with it.
Why not the Suns?
I think Sixers are going to win it.
Why are these Suns suddenly like this?
I don't know why they're so unlikable for so many people, because I feel like they've just gone about their business this year, had the best record.
I know. No. It is weird.
I do think it's going to be a rematch, Suns-Milwaukee, and I think the Suns take it this year because they're healthy, and that's really the most important thing. They've been the best team all year, and it's Chris Paul, he doesn't need to get one, but I need him to get one. Because I know how people are going to talk about him if he doesn't get one.
And Charles Barkley.
It would be a shame
Yeah.
to see him on the list of, like, when people say athletes that should, or like, who don't have a ring.
I don't
And
want him
he's
to be
on that
number
list,
one on
you
that
know?
list. Yeah, I don't want him to be best player ever
Like
without a
Barkley.
ring. Yeah.
And so yeah, that's annoying too because when you're gonna try to discuss best point guards of all time, I don't know if he's one, but he's definitely in the conversation. And if he doesn't have that ring, then people are just gonna shit on him like he's
Yeah, that's always going to be, well, Isaiah's got two.
yeah.
For a lot of people, I think he can leapfrog Isaiah on that list.
I don't think I'll ever leapfrog Magic.
No, I don't think he could touch Magic. I also have Steph above him. But I think if he gets one, he's in that conversation with Steph for best point guard of his generation.
Is he past
He's
Kid?
like, these are... Who?
Is he past Kid?
Yeah, no, he's past Kid.
Yeah.
He's already past Kid. When you go to the advanced stats, Chris Paul is truly one of the greatest players of all time. it just speaks to how good Curry and
Longevity,
Magic were.
too.
Say that again?
Longevity also.
I know, dude. He's such a perfect point guard, too. You could plug him in any team. You give him a week,
For
he'll have
real.
that team humming. I still can't believe what he did with Oklahoma City. But I think it's going to be Milwaukee coming out of the East. If Giannis gets 2 rings before 28, 2 MVPs,
Coat talk.
those top 10 lists are about to be shaken up. So, but yeah, I think it's going to be Suns Milwaukee.
He's like severely different than everyone on the court. It's like he towers over everyone, dude.
Big, too.
It's
strong.
Big and
He can go to the
long.
rack whenever he wants and get fouled or score.
Well, a lot of people say that if Wilt came in with modern training and technology, that would be his game. That Wilt would have been more like Giannis.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda. It's Giannis right now.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But, when you look at their builds, the length, the wingspan, he is kind of like a modern Wilt in that regard. I mean, the paint scoring hasn't been this high since Shaq, so you literally can't stop the guy. And he's putting together a little in-between game. He's shaking people a little bit. He's hitting those jumpers. We'll see. Maybe Luka comes back and they can make a little run here, because Utah is just waiting for somebody to put them out of their misery every playoffs. But, I really want the Knicks to trade for Brunson on the Mavericks, and then he drops 40 yesterday. So I'm like, damn, price for Brunson went up. But Mitchell played bad, so I'm like,
price, dude. It's like a stock.
price for Mitchell went down, though. All right, guys, that is a Nerd Soup podcast for this week. We'll be back next week. Thank you for listening. Like, share, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff.
We didn't plug the fucking poll. What the hell, man? The championships tomorrow.
Holy shit, we didn't plug that.
Well, yeah, there's nobody here now, right?
You want to circle
We were
back?
making some good points in that video. Hey guys, Aaron the Nerd Suit Monkey here. Before we end this video, I want to give a quick shout out to our Patreon supporters. What can I say about you guys that I haven't already said about myself? You are the most important part of the channel and the main reason we keep going strong. Like Bo says, you keep the lights on in the fridge so the fridge is full. Or something like that. So, from everyone here at Nerd Soup, I'd like to thank you guys for your continued support. If you're interested in joining the ranks of our patron supporters, head over to patreon.com/nerdsoup and check out the rewards we offer to our patrons. We recently dropped some new stickers for you guys to check out, or you could choose a tier that will allow you to select a movie, show, or video game for us to review. We've got a full slate of fan-suggested reviews coming your way, and we're really excited about the chance to review some of those movies and shows. We've also got t-shirts, mugs, behind-the-scenes videos showing how we bring our videos to life. And once again, thank you to all our Patreon pledgers who have been supporting us throughout the years. Without you, we wouldn't be able to convert all your pledges into cryptocurrency, so thank you from my future self for making us rich.